Stop scrolling. Imagine you are applying for a job. The company says if your skills are good, you are selected. Otherwise, you are rejected. Sounds familiar, right? Every decision in programming works like exactly the same way. Welcome back to She Codes and welcome to day 3 of our 100 days coding challenge. Today, we are learning one of the most important concepts in programming and DSA foundations, that are conditional statements. Without conditional statements, apps like Instagram, YouTube, Amazon, and even online banking systems wouldn't be able to make decisions. Let's start with a simple question. How does Netflix decide which content to recommend? How does Amazon determine whether your payment is successful? How does Instagram decide whether to show your profile or login page? The answer is conditional statements. A conditional statement helps a program make decisions based on conditions. The simplest conditional statement is if statement. For suppose your age is 20, your age is greater than or equals to 18. The program can display eligible to vote. If the condition is true, the code executes. If the condition is false, the code will be skipped. But if we want to two outcomes, that is where if else comes in. Imagine it's raining. If it rains, take an umbrella, otherwise go normally. Similarly, in programming, if one condition is true, one block executes, otherwise another block executes. Now let's talk about else if ladders. If statement completed and else if ladders, that means if else or else if. When two possible outcomes exist, we will use if else statements. Else if ladder is when multiple conditions need to be checked, we will use in those situations else if ladder. That means if, else if, and condition 2, condition 3, else if, and last closing statement is else. That means, for example, student grades int marks equals to 85, marks greater than equals to 90. If greater than equals to 90, then we will get grade A plus. We will execute this statement. Else if otherwise, we will, if marks greater than equal 75, we will get grade A. Else if greater than equal to 60, we will get grade B. Otherwise, we will get fail as an outcome. In these kind of situations, we will use this else if ladder. Nested if, that means a if statement inside another if statement, that is called nested if. We will find like this: if A is greater than equal to 18, then it is eligible to go inside. It is the outer if and it is the inner if. In that inner if, we had ID card. If a person who eligible greater than age greater than equal to 18, he must have ID card also to enter. So if he or she have ID card, this statement will go and print entry allowed, otherwise it won't print. That is the output we got. And real life example, if ID card available, entry allowed. Switch statement. When multiple options exist, there we will use switch statement. That means in switch statement we have case types of cases like case 1, case value 1, variable for example day 3, into day 3, switch day. Case 1, it will be Monday. For case 2, it will be Tuesday. For case 3, it will be Wednesday. So that we mentioned a day equal to 3. So the day of switch of 3, that means case of 3, we will get Wednesday as an output. If doesn't match with any cases, it will give the default value like invalid one. So the output is Wednesday. And the difference between if else versus switch means if else uses for ranges, complex conditions, multiple logical operations, and whereas switch uses exact values, better readability, and faster for multiple options. And practice programs are even odd or largest of two numbers, grade calculator as I explained before, and a quick revision notes. If means single condition, it has single condition, and if else means two outcomes will have, else if multiple conditions will have. For nested if inside if will have, switch multiple exact options, and used for decision making. These kind of things we need to understand. So before ending today's lesson, remember if is used for single conditions, those and all. And today's challenge, write programs for even odd or largest of two numbers, grade calculator, positive or negative number, day finder using switch. Comment day 3 completed after completing all 5 programs. If you enjoyed this session, like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to She Codes. Tomorrow we will learn loops are one of the most important concepts, or another concepts for coding interviews. Keep coding, keep learning. I'll see you in D4.